Hello everyone and welcome. Now a little while back I made a video about using an Apple Airtag, brilliant little device, and fitting it to your mountain bike so you can see if you can track it if it should go missing or get stolen. But one of the challenges was where to put this on the bike. Easily stuffable. The same mount you get in the box. Where to put this on the bike. Putting it inside the bike would be very detrimental to the signal, making it very challenging for any iPhone to pick it up. So one of the best places to put it is on the outside of the frame. But where do you put it? Now in my previous video when I reviewed my Airtag, I used this little plastic holder. I've stuck it to a little plastic bag because it's sticky backed, just for the exercise of seeing where it was best to put on the bike. And this worked really well. However, it has a problem. Even though it does hold the Airtag, it's not really meant to be stuck to a bike frame. So eventually it will come off. But anyway, if you want to see that video, I will leave a link to that video just here. I do recommend that because that does show all the pros and cons of fitting an Airtag to your bike. Well, I had a little scour around on the interweb for something to mount an Airtag to a bike frame. Typical places like Amazon, no luck. Now I'm thinking, someone must have done that already, right? It seems such a logical thing to do. So after a little bit more searching, I came across this. This I got from a guy in Latvia, and I got two of them. They are 3D printed pieces, and I'm pretty impressed actually. They are 3D printed exactly to the Airtag. So on this bottom cup here, I don't know if you can see that, there's a recess for the metal plate. The Airtag really does fit in there really kind of snugly. So the Airtag goes in there like that. You can just hear it click in. Fantastic. And it snaps together. And it's got little locators at each end. So that makes sure it all sits in. You can hear that click again. And I've got to say also, this is pretty rigid stuff. It's a teeny bit bendable, but very acceptable. And look, pretty awesome. I will be definitely getting some more of these, not even just for the bike, to mount Airtags on other things. When this came through, it came through with a set of Allen screws for your bottle cage bolts. Very nice touch. But I've gone one step further to make it a little bit more secure. So what I've done is I've replaced the screws with anti-tamper screws. And these are special torque screws with a little pin in the middle. And that means you need a specialist screw bit like this to insert and be able to unscrew and do it up. That's one more measure on top of a 4mm Allen key, a special tool bit. This is pretty tough, but there's nothing to stop someone prying it off if they were determined. And to secure it even more, in my past experience of fitting anti-theft devices to bikes and using the bottle cage, what I've done in the past, I've got hold of these stainless steel cable ties, for want of a better word, but they're not cable ties, they're pretty damn tough. And basically it's a strip of very thin stainless steel, and it's very resistant to being cut, especially when it's up against a flat surface, because when it's really done up tight, and I mean really tight, one, you can't undo it, and two, you can't get anything underneath it to pry it off. So what I've done is I've taken a strip of this, cut it down to size to exactly fit between the bottle cage bolts, which is 6.5 centimeters exactly. Put in the necessary size screw holes, and then I place this on top. With the screws at either end will stop someone be able to, or be more resistant for someone being able to pry in underneath and pry it off, because this doesn't stretch or bend, and so reinforcing the Airtag case. So with the screws in place, this will be how it looks with that metal strip across the top. Quite a neat little solution, I think. Okay, it's come together very nicely. Very neat looking device, much better than I expected. Right, so let's go and fit it to the bike. It should only take a few seconds. Now, if you want to go one stage further and make this really kind of bulletproof, well, almost bulletproof as it can be, what you can do is get the end of this screw and fill it with araldite. That will harden, and that way it will stick in there, and it will take a lot of effort to pry it out. But I haven't done that in my case because I want to use the Airtags and those mounts on other things besides mountain bikes. So you can get these anti-tamper Torx screw bolts from Amazon. That's where I got mine. I will leave a link in the description below. If you do go searching off for yourself, you need to get one size bigger in the description than what you actually need. I have made that mistake myself. So if you want to get 4mm bolts, you need to get the M5 screw. All in all, it comes in at a pretty neat little unit. So I do highly recommend it. I'll leave a link to the Airtag holder in the description below. I'll also leave a link to the previous videos on my review of the Airtag as an anti-theft bike device. Was not bad, pretty good, so I do recommend you go and have a look at that just to make sure you get the best possible use out of your Airtag when mounting it to a mountain bike. So I hope you like this little video, hope you give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, then do please hit that subscription button, be sure to turn on notifications, and I'll catch up with you guys next time.